So guys, another Sabbath Torah reading, Exodus 8. Then Yahweh said to Moses, Go to Pharaoh and say to him, Thus says Yahweh, Let my people go, that they may serve me. But if you refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite your whole territory with frogs. The Nile will swarm with frogs, which will come up into your house, and into your bedroom, and on your bed, and into the houses of your servants, and on your people, and into your ovens, and into your kneading bowls. So the frogs will come upon you and your people, and all your servants. Then Yahweh said to Moses, Say to Aaron, Stretch out your hand with your staff over the rivers, over the streams, and over the pools, and make frogs come up on the land of Egypt. So Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. The magicians did the same thing with their secret arts, making frogs come upon the land of Egypt, using the demonic spirits. They were able to pull that off too. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, Entreat the Lord, entreat Yahweh, that he will remove the frogs from me and from my people. You see, the frogs were still a problem for them, even though their magicians were able to replicate it. The frogs were still a problem for Pharaoh and the Egyptians. All these plagues were. And Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, Entreat Yahweh, that he may remove the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go, and they may sacrifice to Yahweh. Moses said to Pharaoh, The honor is yours to tell me. When shall I entreat you and your servants and your people, that the frogs be destroyed from you and your houses, that they may be left only in the Nile? Then he said, Tomorrow. So Moses said, May it be according to your word, that ye may know that there is no one like Yahweh our God. The frogs will depart from you and your houses, and your servants, and your people, and they will be left only in the Nile. Then Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh. And Moses cried to the Lord, and Moses cried to Yahweh concerning the frogs, which he inflicted upon Pharaoh. And Yahweh did according to the word of Moses. And the frogs died out from the houses, and the courts, and the fields. So they piled them in heaps, and the land became foul. But when Pharaoh saw that there was relief, he hardened his heart, and he didn't listen to them, as Yahweh had said. Then Yahweh said to Moses, Say to Aaron, Stretch out your staff, and strike the dust to the earth. Now that's a lot of desert land over there. And Yahweh said to Moses, Say to Aaron, Stretch out your staff, and strike the dust of the earth, that it may become gnats all through the land of Egypt. They did so, and Aaron stretched out his hand with his staff, and struck the dust of the earth, and there were gnats on man and beast. All the dust of the earth became gnats through all the land of Egypt. The magicians tried with their secret arts to bring forth gnats, but they could not. See, they could replicate everything else so far, but it came to the gnats. They couldn't turn the dust into gnats like God did. Then the magician said to Pharaoh, "This is the finger of God." But Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he did not listen to them, as Yahweh had said. Now Yahweh said to Moses, "Rise early in the morning, and present yourself before Pharaoh, as he comes out to the water, and say to him, 'Thus says Yahweh, let my people go, that they may serve me. For if you do not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies on you, and on your servants, and on your people, and into your houses, and the houses of the Egyptians will be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground on which they dwell. Flies everywhere, on the ground, all on the houses, everywhere. But on that day I will set apart the land of Goshen, where my people are living." Now if you remember, when Jacob and his 11 sons originally came to Egypt, when Joseph invited them, they moved and lived in the land of Goshen, and that's where the Israelites ended up living, in the land of Goshen. But on that day I will set apart the land of Goshen, where my people are living, so that no swarms of flies will be there, in order that you may know that I, Yahweh, am in the midst of the land. I will put a division between my people and your people. Tomorrow the sign will occur." Then Yahweh did so, and there came great swarms of flies into the house of Pharaoh and the houses of his servants, and the land was laid waste because of the swarms of flies in all the land of Egypt. Pharaoh called to Moses and Aaron and said, "Go, sacrifice to your God within the land." But Moses said, "It is not right to do so, for we will sacrifice to Yahweh our God what is an abomination to the Egyptians, like the livestock. If we sacrifice what is an abomination to the Egyptians before their eyes," and it's not only sacrificing, like the sacrifice thing, I still need to study it more myself, but it's about sacrificing and eating the sacrifice. And a lot of the livestock was like shepherds and livestock were abomination to the Egyptians. If we sacrifice what is an abomination to the Egyptians before their eyes, will they not stone us? We must go on a 3 days journey into the wilderness and sacrifice to Yahweh our God, as he commands us." Pharaoh said, "I will let you go, that you may sacrifice to Yahweh your God in the wilderness. Only you shall not go very far away. Make supplication for me." Then Moses said, "Behold, I am going out from you, and I shall make supplication to Yahweh, that the swarms of flies may depart from Pharaoh, from his servants, and from his people tomorrow. Only do not let Pharaoh deal deceitfully again, and not letting the people go to sacrifice to Yahweh, and not letting the people go to sacrifice to the Lord." So Moses went out from Pharaoh, and made supplication to the Lord, made supplication to Yahweh. Yahweh did as Moses asked, and removed the swarms of flies from Pharaoh, from his servants, and from his people. Not one remained. But Pharaoh hardened his heart this time also, and he did not let the people go. That's the end of Exodus 8. May God bless you guys.